breaking down the NBA's greatest modern rivalry, featuring the on-court battles, stats, and awards of LeBron James and Stephen Curry. LeBron James and Stephen Curry have faced each other 34 times in the regular season and playoffs. Curry's Warriors won 3 NBA championships from 2015 to 2018, while LeBron's Cavs won 1 in 2016. LeBron has averaged 28.2 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game against Curry's Warriors. Steph Curry has made 244 three-pointers against LeBron's teams, the most against any opponent. LeBron has been named NBA Finals MVP 4 times, while Curry has been named twice. Their rivalry has produced 1-4-4 0-point games, with LeBron scoring 10 and Curry scoring 4. In 2016, Samsung recalled millions of Galaxy Note 7 phones due to a battery defect that caused them to overheat and catch fire. Samsung recalled 3.06 million Galaxy Note 7 phones in the US alone due to battery defects. The battery defect caused phones to overheat, catch fire, and even explode in some cases. The issue led to a massive global recall, affecting over 96% of sold Note 7 devices worldwide. The fiasco cost Samsung an estimated $5 billion in losses, including replacement and compensation costs. The incident damaged Samsung's reputation, causing its stock price to plummet by 7.5% in one day. The Galaxy Note 7 recall led to a major overhaul of Samsung's quality control and testing processes. Discover how Oksana Chusovitina, a 41-year-old Uzbek gymnast, qualified for her 8th Olympic Games in 2020, defeating athletes half her age. Oksana Chusovitina is the oldest gymnast to ever qualify for the Olympic Games at 41 years old. She began her gymnastics career at age 7, training in the Soviet Union's rigorous program. Chusovitina won her first Olympic medal at the 1992 Barcelona Games, representing the unified team. After her son was diagnosed with leukemia, she continued competing to fund his medical treatment. At the 2020 Olympic Games, she qualified for the vault final, competing against athletes half her age. With 8 Olympic appearances, Chusovitina holds the record for most Olympic Games attended by a gymnast. Did you know Pele scored in 7 consecutive games for Santos FC in 1961, a record that still stands today? Pele's scoring streak began on the 19th of November 1961, in a match against São Paulo FC. During the streak, Pele scored 14 goals in 7 consecutive games for Santos FC. Pele's record-breaking streak spanned 14 days, from November 19 to the 3rd of December 1961. The streak helped Santos FC win the 1961 Brazilian Championship, their 6th title. Pele's 7-game scoring streak has yet to be matched by any other player in top-tier football. The record has stood for over 60 years, cementing Pele's status as a football legend. Misinformation can have real-life consequences, like the anti-vaccination movement. In 2019, the World Health Organization listed vaccine hesitancy as one of the top 10 global health threats. Misinformation about vaccines has led to a 30% increase in measles cases worldwide since 2016. A single misinformation tweet can reach up to 24,000 people before being debunked, according to a MIT study. The anti-vaccination movement has been linked to outbreaks of preventable diseases, such as whooping cough and mumps. In the United States, misinformation about vaccines has cost the economy an estimated $1.4 billion annually. Fact-checking websites have been shown to reduce misinformation sharing by up to 80% when used regularly. Watch as we count down the top 5 teams with the most red cards in FIFA history, featuring notorious teams like Argentina and Brazil during their intense matches. Argentina has received the most red cards in FIFA World Cup history, with a total of 44 ejections. Brazil follows closely with 41 red cards, often due to intense rivalries with Argentina. The 2018 World Cup saw a record 22 red cards, with Uruguay and Spain contributing to the tally. Cameroon holds the record for most red cards in a single World Cup, with 7 ejections in 1990. French defender Marcel Desailly holds the record for most red cards in World Cup history with 2. A staggering 75% of red cards are given to defenders, highlighting their intense battles on the pitch. Learn about the innovative process of creating lab-grown steak using diamond cutting technology, and discover how companies like Aleph Farms are working to make this luxurious product a reality with a price tag of $1 million per kilogram. Aleph Farms is pioneering lab-grown steak using diamond cutting technology. The process involves layering animal cells to mimic natural muscle tissue growth. Lab-grown steak can reduce greenhouse gas emissions by up to 90% compared to traditional farming. The $1 million per kilogram price tag is due to the complex, patented technology involved. Aleph Farms aims to make lab-grown steak commercially available by the mid-2020s. Lab-grown steak could help meet the world's growing demand for meat, projected to increase 70% by 2050. Discover how the myth that blue is calming originated and why it's not entirely true, featuring surprising examples from art therapy and marketing campaigns. The myth that blue is calming originated from ancient cultures associating blue with trust and loyalty. In reality, color preferences are highly subjective and vary greatly across cultures and individuals. Art therapy studies show that blue can actually evoke feelings of sadness and melancholy in some people. Marketing campaigns often use blue to convey a sense of professionalism and authority, rather than calmness. The calming effect of blue is often attributed to its association with nature, but this link is largely anecdotal. In many Asian cultures, white is considered the calming color, not blue, highlighting the cultural. Learn the surprising truth about elevator safety, including the fact that you're more likely to die in a car accident on the way to the building than in an elevator itself. You're more likely to die in a car accident on the way to a building than in an elevator. Elevators are the safest mode of transportation, with a fatality rate of 0.0000006 per 100 million passengers. Elevators undergo rigorous safety tests, including over 10,000 simulated emergency stops. The average elevator travels 500 miles per year, equivalent to a car driving from New York to Los Angeles. Elevators have a 99.99% uptime rate, making them one of the most reliable machines in the world. The first elevator safety code was established in 1853, with updates every 3 years to ensure maximum safety. The MV Le Joola ferry capsized off the coast of Senegal in 2002, resulting in over 1,800 deaths. The MV Le Joola ferry capsized on the 26th of September 2002 off Senegal's coast, resulting in a massive loss of life. The ferry was severely overcrowded, carrying 1,863 passengers against a legal limit of 550 people. The vessel had a design flaw, a single-deck, open-plan layout that made it prone to capsizing in rough seas. The ferry was traveling at full speed in a storm, making it harder to stay afloat and stable. Critical safety equipment, such as life jackets and emergency beacons, were either inadequate or unavailable on board. The disaster led to changes in maritime safety regulations, including stricter passenger limits and improved safety gear requirements.